How's it going, everyone, and welcome back to Cities by Jake. Today we are in Eden Valley. Today we were supposed to continue on our tourism plan, but we have to kind of step back from that and really solve our worker shortage. And I think the issue is just one, lack of education, and two, just lack of density. So we need to get some high density in here, and I think the only area that we can do it right now is back in the downtown area. So we're gonna focus on all of this area today and really zone and develop this area. So again, I will really want to start filling this in with high density, and then also we're gonna start doing our government center in here. So that's gonna be the main thing. Our main focal point is the government center will be here. Also high density that will help support Eden Valley University. So let's get to it. So I first want to kind of rework this. I don't think it's gonna do this curve and come down here anymore. I think it makes more sense to go straight down here. But we're not gonna do that today, so I think what we're gonna do is we'll just delete this curve, and then I'm also gonna delete this. We're not gonna have it come down here. We'll continue this one, but I'm not gonna have this come down here. What I am gonna do is bring this down to here, and it will meet up with our Sunset Boulevard. So you can see that the terrain is a little bit rough into this area, so we'll have to keep that in mind when we're working on building. We're not going to do too much of a grid, or if we are going to do a grid, it's going to be following this terrain. But I've already kind of flattened this out. I've referenced this area right here. This was already kind of getting filled in, so it's already going up. That's unfortunate, but we will work with what we have. So we'll have that, and then we'll also kind of smooth this area out. So I'll have to keep this in mind 100%. I think, we can have kind of our grid up here, and then we'll break the grid and kind of go with the terrain. We can have our steeps of high density housing over here. And then we can probably do our government district near the university. So let's lay out our road system. And I want to get a tram network through here. And I believe it's this one. Yep. So we will continue this straight down. Let's turn anarchy off. And we'll run this out right there. Actually, let's run it. Run it to there, because I think we'll have another collector right here, and then we'll have another, we'll continue this road down to here. My idea for this Sunset Boulevard is to not have that many collectors that go through it to the coastline. So this will probably have to get pushed back, but we'll just leave it there for now. Mainly want to get this figured out. And we'll do so that, don't like that, obviously. Don't want a tunnel. We'll have it go up. Let's turn anarchy on that. And we'll level this out. I don't know if I'm actually gonna have this be a tram road. I don't know yet, but we're just gonna kind of lay the roads out and then I'll figure that out. Okay, so let me so far so good. We are going with the terrain best as we can. But I think we'll eventually kind of push this back to this grid, and then we'll maybe do every other. So we'll have a road that kind of goes here, and we'll skip this one. But let's figure out the rest for now. So I think we'll do a smaller road. Goes there. We have that road right here for now. Let's see, what is this? It's 24. So we could do a 15 by 12 grid right here. Those usually work the best, and I think that's what we'll probably use within here. And I think I'll probably do a grid in here, and then this is where I'll probably deviate from the grid. Or not so much, you don't really technically have to deviate from the grid. Let's see what we can do. we're just gonna follow this terrain. I had a road here, deleted it just to redo it. Let's actually see if we can slope this a little better. So I'm gonna work on that, and I'll probably just fast forward through this. So I was working on that, and I realized that maybe we don't have a collector come down here. We just keep this topography as is, and we can use this flat area as our government center area. And utilize this flat area. We can kind of have the state capital on the peak, and we can, you know, leave this gapped here. Because, you know, I'm going to delete this, and I'll probably have this road kind of come through here anyways, so it just doesn't make sense. Let's just work on this grid for now and get this figured out. So we'll continue our 24 to 12. Okay, so let's also make sure that this is at 15. Let's just run this down. I'm trying to keep these close so that we don't mess up the terrain too much. Let's do that. What I'm also gonna do every other will hit the collectors. So I'm gonna work on this grid and probably fast forward, and I will see you when I'm done. Alright, that took a minute, but we got a good road layout. I ended up not sticking with the grid. I went with the terrain and a mixture of grid. No, I kind of stuck with that 15 by 12, sorry. And then every other I attached to the collector, except for a few instances that I think will be okay. I might remove these and kind of figure that out. We still need to figure that out, but we have this area. So I just wanted to give you, kind of want to pop in, we'll get the last of it together, but I just wanted to show you kind of how I am doing this. So again, like I said, I'm probably gonna actually delete this, and then we will sort of run up. With this area, and this is going to be where our Capitol building is. I'll probably have to figure something out, but this is where it's going to be. Then we'll have our supporting offices through here, and then just some high-rise neighborhoods through here. So for right now, I'm kind of just not doing too much of a grid, but just trying to figure out what looks best. I don't think I'm gonna run some more up here. I'll probably actually do one in the center. Then we'll run one right here, and we'll stop it right there. We won't connect it to that because those are a lot of connections right there. And then we will do the same thing right here, and we'll bring that right there, bring this right there. We'll do the same thing for here, and then we'll get a connection right there, and we'll figure something out here. This might be another park, because we're gonna have a park here, and we'll have a park here. And this will be where our Capitol is, and then must have just stopped here, but we gotta continue this on. So we'll continue this, and we'll stop it right there. Then right here. That. We'll do that, and then we'll do another right there. We'll go through, then we'll do some sort of like walking path. No, actually, we will do that. And then these situations will have will go off from the grid, and we'll do some stuff like this. We'll just actually attach that so they have multiple exits. So we're gonna do this throughout, actually. These little, I guess you would call them cul-de-sacs. Just have little inlets. Don't want to ruin. Don't want to ruin that. And you know what? Actually, instead of having these inlets, I changed my mind. We'll have walking paths through here. We'll just have walking paths through here. Maybe up in these bigger ones we'll have these inlets just so that we can have some more zoning. And the reason why I'm doing them off these roads rather than these roads, because that's going to be a lot of traffic. These are not collectors, but they're going to be used as service, collectors. So I think that's actually good. Do one more right there. And then we'll just stretch this to here, actually. So that is actually pretty good. I like how this is laid out, actually. It's looking really good. We did miss an area. Missed this area. What I want to do is I want to it's not what I wanted to do. Wanted to line that up as best as I could. Then we'll do same thing there. And we'll connect those, because my original idea was to have this all be parks surrounding it, but that's not the case anymore. And what I'm gonna do, thought we were still on freeform, but I'm gonna fill this in more road, and we'll leave that back. We'll do all of commercial through here, and we'll have some paths connecting that through. We'll treat this as sort of a split so that these areas are separated. Okay, so now I am actually done. And I'm gonna go through and make sure we have water to this, and I will be right back. Alright, so I have the water under the roads where they belong, and next is city services. Okay, so like I said in the episode, that this is going to be our government district right over here. So let's start districting. Well, I cannot say that. So we're gonna paint this. Probably actually push it back. Wow, that is ironic. That is Sunset District. Sunset District's actually gonna be over here. Push it to right there for now. And then what we will do is we will another one right here. Then we will another one right here. So we have our 3 districts, and I actually want this one to be single family homes, kind of just tucked in here. And then this is where we'll get to like the mid-rise, and then we'll have our high-rise start kind of on this, on the east, north, however you want to orient this map, but north in the government center. We'll call it government center. And then we will change this to the modern city center layout, and we'll go into our policies and recycling, education boost, cycloplastic, educational blimps, bird parks, park maintenance boost, and then we will be planning. We'll do small business, big business, high-tech housing, and that is it for now. And then for this one, we'll leave it as the default style, but we'll do, again, high-tech housing, big business, small business, services, recycling, education boost, parks and rec, educational blimps, recycle plastic, preferred parks. And then we will do the same thing for here. Okay, next we need to get our park area, so we'll put a park here. Then we'll put a park in this corner. And that will be it. So we'll need, let's work our way down this way. So let's go into healthcare. So we'll need another hospital. We don't need, we have the, we use game anarchy to get this better, but for aesthetics purposes and coverage, let's get a hospital in here. Let's do it somewhere in the center, but off. Do it right here. And then Child Health Center, we will throw to the corner right there. Then we can just do like a, actually, do it next to the park. elder care. Let's throw this one right there. And then we'll throw this one right there. So this one is covering kind of this area, this is covering this area. And then death care will plop it's the park. Plop one right over here. We'll do another one right there. Do another one right there. We'll do one right there. Then do one right there. And then let's actually sprinkle in some clinics. We have our main hospital, but let's put a clinic over here, and we'll put another clinic over here. And we'll probably come back to sauna and sports hall and community pools, but let's switch to firehouse. Again, we'll do actually make like this area. Let's do this right there. And then we'll go to firehouses. Put it, we have a fire cleaner right there, so we don't need it. So let's put it over in this corner. Do that right there. And then I want a lot of city services next to the capital, so let's put this right there. Okay, now police, we can throw one right there. Then we'll throw, kind of have it there. And then again there, and then let's just throw another, let's just throw a police house in this corner over here. Yeah. Throw one in the campus just to be one over here. Do some eminent domain. Actually, we might not, we don't have to. Cool. So now for our schools, we are technically okay for elementary schools, but let's prepare, because there's going to be a lot of zoning for here, so let's prepare for that. We'll put a small one over in this neighborhood, and let's get this right next to the child care facility. And then we can put a large capacity one right there. I think that's fine. And then we won't need one for the government center because there's not going to be a lot of, I don't don't think there's going to be a lot of homes. There will be, but actually, yeah, let's just put one. Right across the street from the clinic. So that's elementary school. And next we will need high school. So because of our worker shortage, I really want to start, just like preparing for the future for this. And let's put high school. Let's do something different and put our high school kind of in this cul-de-sac area. Then we'll get the high capacity high school and we'll put it right here, and then we'll actually relocate this to right there. Then let's get another high school and we'll just put it across the street from that for now. Actually, yeah. Could also relocate this to just right there. Okay. Now, university is what we are struggling with currently. And we could technically fill this in, and I think that's what we'll probably do in a different episode. So I'm not gonna do university, especially since we have Eden Valley University right here, and we have this one right here. I don't think we relatively need one, but we can do is public library. We can get a public library in this area. And let's do it right there. Okay, so now we should be good. Let's hit play. And then we can start zoning. I'm gonna zone this area first because this is mainly gonna be high density. Okay, and then so we'll do commercial here. Commercial there. Do commercial on this corner. Do commercial on this corner. Okay, I need to check. Do we have a high-rise pan? I'm not sure why these are going, but we will let it, I guess. So then let's just go back to getting our commercial, and I'm gonna do all of this, every other commercial, and then we'll sprinkle in office right there, just because we have our capital right here. And then we will do more residential right here. Get all of that in. And then we'll probably end up having to do some eminent domain, unfortunately, just to get our paths going, but that is fine. So let's actually continue to zone out everything. Alright, so I think we have all of the residential zoned and commercial and a little bit of office. Let's bring a little bit of office in there. And we have all of our services. I realized that we probably should get our parks in here just to be safe, since, you know, we'll have our parks, but let's just get some other ones. You know, we'll sprinkle that in there before this stuff gets zoned. So let's double check our zoning. Okay, put a dog park right there, and then we'll put another dog park. Do it over in this corner, and then we'll do another one. We'll actually do another one right across the street from the library. And then we will get a small playground. That is the firehouse. Do a small playground right next to the school. Guess we should do schools. Do this one right across the street. And that one is right here. Let's do that. Elementary school. Right there. Then this high school. There, we don't really need playgrounds for high schools, but I guess we can just have them. Then let's do that. Then we have a park with trees. A park right there. Get one over here. I don't think it'll fit. One right there. And then let's get one down here. Then actually put in another dog park. Yeah, let's put in another dog park on that corner, just so we have them sprinkled in right through here. Okay, then let's hit play and let that run. So now let's move on to our government center. So, like I said, I want the city hall to be right here. And the asset that we're going to be using is I think it's one of the monuments. Let me find it real quick. Okay, so I found it, and it's gonna be the oppression office. And I think we'll have it kind of like in this center. So it might be good to bring in this road. Let's try freeform first. then let's get that. We have that. So that can be our capital building. And then we'll have this be park. And then we'll have our supporting offices in here. There's no water, of course. Okay. So we'll have, kind of park area that goes through here. And then we'll again, like I said, have our support offices through here. We'll do that because the support offices that I'm gonna use is we'll get our courthouse. This is larger than I thought it was. So we'll have our courthouse right here, and that is, okay, so I actually don't like that. We're not gonna have a courthouse. That is just too massive building. But we will use our tax office. We'll put that in the corner because it doesn't really fit the area. But it's fine. So and then let's get put our statue right here. Let's actually move it. Line it up. With our office. Now let's go in and add some paths. Turn anarchy on just so that we can actually get this set up. And then let's upgrade. So then we will take these. We'll run it to the corners. And we'll leave it like that, but we'll actually change these trees. Then let's find these and we'll sort of place them. At random. Then let's find this bush and we'll do the line tool. Okay, so I'm not going to go too in depth with that because I want to continue building, but let's go through these to make sure we've got everything. So to continue our government area, there are a few assets in here that I want to use. I believe they're in here. Well, actually, yes. So we're gonna use this building here. Do that. Then we'll do that. We'll line up. We'll actually delete the tax office building. I forgot I had these assets. And it makes more sense in here. I'm actually going to move this to this corner. Remove that. Put it right there. Then let's make sure. So downtown hotel. Okay. Let's put another one right there. We'll do another one across the street. Another district office building. So that does not look good. I need more structure to this. Have that now. Now we can get a better structure with this. And what I'm gonna do now actually is let's relocate that to the center. We'll have, let's make sure it's actually center. Okay, then let's get impression office, put it across the street. We'll move it like that. So we'll have that. It's not obviously centered, but I mean, could actually center it now that I'm looking at it. Okay, so I'll okay, so that is, it's not perfect. I need to do some movement, but we're gonna leave it like that for now. Relocate this to here. And then what we're gonna do is we'll get our structure back in place. Okay, so we have this path here. I think I'm gonna add another statue. Just add another one of those. And then now I can actually think about it. Let's kind of match it. So then let's go into here, and then we'll do the same thing. And I'll clean it up. Okay, so now let's go back to our content creator packs. We have our register office. We have a small office. Let's add these buildings here. We'll add another register office over in this corner. We'll do okay, so that. See if I can. Okay, I can't. Oh, this fits there. And if we do another small office, so now we have kind of like this development area here, and we can do something like this, and maybe even add another one. Another few buildings back here. Just so this is kind of like the district area. Now there is other buildings. This one. And I want to add right there. And then we will get more park space running through here. And then we'll get another road that runs through here, and we will just do office zoning right there. Then we'll do same. We will get freeform tool. Do that. Back to our zoning. We'll zone all of this for office. Not sure if it will actually fill in because we haven't had a lot of demand for offices, and I've done a ton. I don't know if it will actually fill in. But what we'll do now is we'll go through and we'll get some commercial along here. And I see that, delete that. We'll get some commercial along here. Do all of this commercial. Do that commercial as well. And we'll just sprinkle in a few extra commercial zones through here. We'll see how this stuff works. And then I know I'm not gonna do a lot around here. I just wanted to do some pockets. Okay, so I have zoned out all of this area and it hasn't filled in, which is expected, but it will when we need it. So that is great. And we have been going on for quite a while, so I think this is where I'm going to end today's episode. Hopefully this fixes our worker shortage. We have grown the population back to, I think we've gotten almost 6,000 population this episode, and hopefully we can continue that growth. And with that, I just want to say thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a like. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. I really appreciate it. And click the notification button to be notified when I drop a new episode. It would mean a lot to me. So with that, goodbye.